Hey guys, I'm Simsley and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back in, and if you're new, I'm glad you found us. Today we are building a small home for a single dad and one child. So this is a starter home, meaning it's under $20,000, and it is built in Willow Creek on the Streamlet single lot. That's a tongue twister. It's pretty simple because it's a starter. It doesn't have a lot in it. There's not a whole lot of skill building items. There is a television. I got a television, a flat screen television, in the living room. I actually built this a really long time ago. I think I built it I don't even know. I don't even know. It's been a long time. But I did build it a long time ago, so there's not much in here. But I did like the way that the house looked. And when I went back in to look at it, I thought that it was kind of cute. And so I figured I would put it in a video and allow you to see it. So you're going to watch it come together. It's pretty quick, pretty simple. It's a starter. There's not much to it. But I think that you will like it, hopefully. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, as there are more builds to come, and newer ones, not as old as this one. You can find this on the gallery. It's on there as Single Dad's Starter, or you can find it using the hashtag K8Simsley, which you can find all my builds using that hashtag, and you can find me on social media as well. I'd love to see you wherever you are. So obviously we started with the exterior and the floor plan, which it came together pretty quickly. It was really not anything too complex. There's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom in this small little home, but it's quite cozy. And I guess I was imagining that the single dad and the child, which I made a son, it doesn't have to be, that live here, they're very simple people. They're basic. They don't have too much. They're happy to have a roof over their head, I guess. It was my train of thought. We're going to paint we'll do the porches in a dark wood, and then we paint the entire exterior with wood paneling, and we choose a beige color. We change the roofing, and then we will move inside and begin on that. So I just recorded for 10 minutes, and I wasn't recording. But we move inside, and we are going to start building on the interior, decorating the interior, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I do add a light outside here, and I'm going to put some windows for the living room, which they will change. I don't really know. I just said a whole bunch of things. I can't even believe I wasn't recording. But whatever. So we start with these windows. They are going to change in a minute, but we're going to start by building out the kitchen and putting a door which enters into the kitchen. I do try out 10 different sinks, and I start out with a big standalone farm sink. It doesn't stay, but you'll watch it here come together. I'm going to put a little doorway to create a hallway into the bedrooms. And we are going to add some counters. I put a little nook to try and tuck the fridge in. It's not going to stay there. You're going to see I'm going to move it any second. But we're going to wrap the kitchen around this corner here. There's the sink that I started with, the little, what do you call it, firm kind of sink that's a standalone. And I do end up changing it and just putting a normal sink, I think. Maybe I keep it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. To be honest, it's been a long time. I do like this build. I had built it and forgot about it. I have a folder on my computer, and that folder is completed builds. And when I'm done building something and it's recorded, I shove it all in that folder. That way I can go back to it to edit it, which honestly I don't love editing. And so a lot of them are sitting there from months and months and months ago, just waiting to be edited and waiting for voiceovers. And sometimes I just never make it back to them. This is one of those builds. I think I did this, honestly, I think it was done shortly after Cottage Living came out. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but it was a while ago. And so it's been sitting there waiting to be edited, and when it came back into the game and I came in to play and see it, I had to find it first, which in itself should have been very difficult, but I managed to find it very easily. And I came in and I looked at it and I was like, this is pretty cute. And it's a starter. And honestly, starters in The Sims are kind of hard. Getting everything you need in a house under 20 grand is a little difficult at times, because especially as base game, the stuff in base game is very expensive. For example, toilet paper. The toilet paper that used to I think it was $75. It's now $50. But if toilet paper costs $50, I'm sorry, but I'd be finding another way. There's not a chance I'd be paying that. not that it's far off. I went to go buy toilet paper like the other day, and I could not find one pack of toilet paper for around 20 bucks. Like $20 for toilet paper. Don't get me wrong, I buy a big pack, that way it lasts. But it's still way more expensive than it used to be. Not only that, it's more expensive and it's crappier toilet paper. Like, it's not good. Like, it's not thick. It's not good toilet paper. I don't know how to explain it. But it's not very good, and it's more expensive. Like everything else. I don't know how it is where you are, but where I am, things have gotten to be insanely pricey. Like, going to the grocery store is not fun at all anymore because you're guaranteed spending a ridiculous amount of money on next to nothing. I remember years ago, I'm old, but years ago, I used to be able to get like a month's worth of your basic grocery necessities for like $100. Now, you can't even get a week's worth of groceries for $100. It's ridiculous. The prices of things where I am, like I said, I don't know what it's like where you are, but where I am, it is absolutely insane. And it just keeps getting higher and higher. Things that, like the kids' school snacks, I used to be able to get them for like $2 here and there for little things. Not now. Those $2 items are now $4.99. It's very annoying. But I could ramble about that forever because it drives me insane. I get that the cost of everything's going up, but no. Just no. It's too much. I don't think that it's costing them any more to make and ship the toilet paper than it did before. I don't know why it is a good like $3 and $5 and $6 more in some cases. But I don't know. I don't manage a grocery store, so I have no idea. I like to complain about it. Anyway, so this comes together pretty easily, and it's alright. I do change things out a few times. Here I'm going to place a couch. I've been told several times that I should plan my builds. So, a friend of mine said, like, why don't you build it, then you know where everything is, and where everything is, and what's going in there, and then just take it down, rebuild it, and videotape it, and like, and tape it. And I'm like, I could do that. And I tried. I really did try. But, for example, if I was to rebuild this house, it would come out totally different, because I question everything. And in all honesty, like, okay, so I shove my stuff in that completed folder, and forget about it, because by the time I'm done with this house. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to look at it. And if I was to rebuild it, it would come out totally different. Because I question every decision that I make. Like, the couch would be a different couch. The cabinets would be different cabinets. The layout would be totally different. Because I can't do it. I tried, I can't do it. But, kudos to those who do. Their videos are probably wow. I can't even talk, let alone rebuild a house. Their videos are more put together than mine. I am all over the place, and I apologize for that, but it's just the only thing that works for me, honestly. My ADHD does not allow me to rebuild a house. Like, it won't happen. It would come out a completely different house, and everything would be not what it is. So I just record and hope for the best. That's pretty much the motto in my life. Do it and hope for the best. So I see there in the living room, like I said, it came together very quickly. There is a fireplace in there. I put a bookshelf over here. We got a couch and a chair. You got everything you need. Like, really, it's a starter. You don't need much. I did manage to get clutter in this house. A little bit of clutter, not a whole lot. But I did manage to get some. A lot of it is debug items and things like that. But I think that it turned out well. I put the little backpack in the corner because there is a child that lives here. And I thought that it was cute and cozy. And, yeah. Next, we're going to move on to the bedrooms. The father's bedroom is really simple. It's a little bit messy and, like, nothing spectacular. I know it's very stereotypical, but I figure that a man is not going to have a beautiful, like, pristine, feminine-looking house, right? So, I made it to suit a man, and it's pretty basic. You saw me put a front light there. I think I change out most of the lights. Not sure that I do it on camera, but I change them out and I put, like, the debug lights that you don't see. Like, they're just, like, squares on the ceiling and you don't see them. They, like, create ambient light on the walls. And so, like I said, I'm not sure you're going to see that here, but that's what I end up doing, and it does save me a little bit of money, because when you're building a starter, you always run out of money, and you have to come back and delete things, and switch things, and change things, and that's what I end up doing. I do, however, keep the TV. Surprisingly, I could have probably deleted that and got myself a couple $100, but that stays, and it's pretty much your only skill building item in this house, I think, to be honest. I think the son has a computer in his room, possibly. Unless I just got the desk, I'm not sure I put the computer. But he does have that in his room and a few other little things. But yeah, I'm not going to talk through this anymore. I don't know if you can hear me, but like I'm on the verge of coughing and my lungs are really tight. So I can play music. There's not long left. So I'll let you watch the bedrooms come together and you will see everything else in the screenshots. The outside's pretty simple, so it won't take but a minute. Like I said, this is on the gallery. It's on there as Single Dad Starter. There will be a link in the description below, or you can find this using the hashtag K8Simsley, and you can find all my builds that way, or you can find me on social media, and I'd love to see you wherever you are. Have yourself a simtacular day, and enjoy the music. Bye!
Oh baby, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises, no. Oh, did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh baby, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way. Baby, 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 baby. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder, hey. Don't you look at me like that, hey, like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. Cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey. Don't you look at me like that